Well, I was having trouble getting my socks on. I couldn't bend over far enough to reach down and just do a simple thing like reach my feet. And so I figured, yeah, it's been long enough and fought the pain long enough, but now I can't reach my foot. So it was time to do that. And so decided, let's get it done. Met with him, and he explained, what type of surgery I would require, but first I would have to, probably look at maybe cortisone shots before surgery to see if they could get any relief from what was going on. It looked like from x-rays that it was arthritis filling the joint and causing the pain. I had quite a bit of pain and felt I was handling it pretty good. I usually think of myself as pretty tolerant to pain, and it's just, it'll get better later, or we'll work through it, or, things like that, and then finally when it came time that, like I said, I couldn't get my socks on anymore, just reaching my foot, that it was time. And then after the cortisone shots and there was no relief, then we took the next step and scheduled surgery. Went really well. Surgery was quick in my opinion. Of course, today's medicine, I guess, is like that now. And that afternoon was back home, and the next day I was up walking. They had me walking here before I left, just small, simple steps with a walker. And so I had a walker at home, and then that afternoon, the next day, I just graduated to a cane, and they told me to do as much as I could safely. And so I was, 2 days after surgery, I was walking on my road. Not a lot of traffic, and so I could do a half mile out and a half mile back. I continued to do that for probably a couple weeks until we got therapy started, and then worked on some different stretching exercises and stability and balance. And so yeah, to me it went really fast. The progression is far from the pain to no pain. I had no pain almost immediately. What was happening, and another thing that I was kind of concerned with, is my knee hadn't been bothering me at all until my hip started getting bad, and then I started getting pain in my knee, in my artificial knee, and I thought that I wore it out because it'd been 15 years, and I thought, well, at that time they're telling you, don't be as active as you used to be. Those things have a lifespan, and so I thought I'd used it up. And probably a month and a half after my hip surgery, my knee pain disappeared completely. So obviously I was putting a lot of stress in different ways on my knee and my lower leg, which was corrected after my hip surgery. As far as the hip goes, don't wait. Get it done. There's so many good things out there and happening, and better things happening every day, from anesthesiologist to surgeon, everything. I never got sick, never had any pain afterwards. Staff was great. Ended up being my daughter was in the room, so that made me feel more comfortable. Everybody doesn't have that luxury, but her staff and the gals and the operating, the guys in the end, they were great, and made me feel real comfortable.